are a member of the Colonial Marines fighting for your life in an alien-infested base. Or you are one of those feral aliens sneaking and clawing and biting your way through your enemies. Or you are a predator, stalking your prey and using your high-tech weaponry and cloaking to take them out. In 1999, Rebellion Developments released an FPS that is an indirect sequel to the game Alien vs. Predator on the Atari Jaguar. You take control of one of 3 very distinct races through either a campaign or a fast-paced multiplayer battle. On this episode of Knee Deep in the Dead, we delve into the action classic Aliens vs. Predator. The main game contains 3 separate campaigns. Each campaign places you in control of one of the 3 races, each with their own weapons and abilities. This large variation in the way each species plays is without a doubt the strongest draw of the game. The first campaign places you in the role of an alien, or xenomorph, warrior, in an ancient temple. You're tasked with making your way through the temple, gateway station, and eventually a ship bound for Earth to propagate the species. The alien has 5 main abilities to help it get through a fight with civilians, colonial marines, and even a few deadly predators. The first is its wall walking and tremendous speed. This ensures that it is the fastest and most maneuverable combatant. Its night vision ability is also one of the best of the 3 species. The alien also has the ability to spot enemies in complete blackness with their pheromone auras, red for alien, green for predator, and blue for human. The alien only has 3 weapons: its rapidly slicing claws, its powerful tail that can be charged for maximum damage, and its second set of jaws. These jaws are instant kills and the only way for an alien to get health back. However, getting a stealthy kill with the jaws is one of the best feelings in the game.
Intruder alert. All personnel must evacuate.
Wake up, Private! You're in some serious shit!
The Colonial Marine has the most standard of the 3 campaigns. You start alone and left behind in a colony experimenting on alien eggs.
Open the blast doors in here by pulling the override switch. And don't worry about those eggs, they be sterilized. Now move it!
You have to battle your way through parts of the colony before heading aboard a ship bound for Earth. In the end, you battle an alien queen in a fight reminiscent of the ending to the film Aliens.
Airlock released.
The Marine has the largest and most varied arsenal of all of the species. The cornerstone of that arsenal is the reliable M41A pulse rifle, a machine gun coupled with a powerful grenade launcher. Also at your disposal is the iconic Smart Gun, an auto-targeting machine gun, a flamethrower, a SADAR, which is basically a heavy rocket launcher, and a minigun reminiscent of the same gun seen in Predator. Other than weapons, the Marine doesn't have any special abilities himself outside of night vision, flares, and his loyal motion tracker. The Predator plays similar to the Marine, but with plenty of his own tricks. His campaign is the most disjointed of the 3. You start out by having to track down your captured ship. Then you confront a vicious pred alien, before taking a random side trip to Fiorno Run 61, and eventually killing an alien queen for the glory of the hunt. Predators have access to 4 different vision modes: normal, thermal to detect humans, electrical to detect aliens, and predator vision to seek out their brethren. Unlike the Marine that has to pick up weapons as they go, Predators start out fully armed. Their wrist blades are their go-to weapon for melee with a secondary charge attack. They also have a spear gun which has limited ammo, but the bonus ability to pin bits, pieces, heads, and even entire torsos of their enemies to various surfaces. The iconic Predator shoulder cannon is a mainstay of the entire race. When combined with the vision modes, it locks onto the appropriate enemy and fires a bolt of energy to violently murder their foes. Predators have access to a metacomp that, in exchange for a large amount of energy, completely heals them. Their last weapons are a pistol that fires shocky ball things, and the completely overpowered disc. The disc, like the shoulder cannon, locks onto enemies, tracks them down, and kills anything in one hit. Its main downside is that it embeds itself into walls and must be retrieved. They also have a cloaking mechanism that makes it harder for them to be spotted, but it deactivates if they enter water or use any weapon other than the shoulder cannon. With the exception of the spear gun and wrist blades, all the weapons use a form of energy. The only way to recover this energy is by finding the pickups scattered around or waiting a long time to recharge. These differences between each of the 3 species is the real highlight of AVP. The story and levels themselves are not. While it does well enough to move you through each level, there's not really a flow between them, and the story itself is very bare bones. Though you will not forget the first time a facehugger alien sneaks up on you. Another good draw of the game, and probably the biggest showcase of the different races, is in its multiplayer. There are multiple modes including Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Tag modes, and an actual Horde mode, where you team with other Marines and Predators to survive a continual alien onslaught. While not as groundbreaking or important as other games in this era, AVP embodies what happens when a game, especially a licensed game, sticks to something and does it well. It set out to pit 3 different races against each other with the goal of each race having its own powerful abilities and different playstyle, and it accomplished that without the shadow of a doubt. Its release on Steam and its use of Steam servers has also given it new life. However, while Aliens vs. Predator may be remembered for its balance and fast-paced action, our next game is fondly remembered for neither of those. It is in fact remembered for being a steaming pile of garbage. And we'll get to that in the next episode. Until then, my friends, as always, game on, and take care.